Last time I told you I realized the consciousness, it's only illusion. Yeah. So after that, again, I realized this discovery, which I discover when I say this, consciousness is only illusion. This is not a knowledge I borrow from somewhere else. It's come like this, you also don't know. Because last time we speak about the knowledge, we borrow the knowledge from what we hear, what you say and everything. Huh? Is it correct?
Yeah.
So that is, it came suddenly, from nowhere, just from my whole discovery, my own discovery. Yeah.
No. You see, when you borrow knowledge, what happens? You experience what you trust. So you experience the borrowed knowledge, but it's an experience.
Yes.
So it comes, and in the experience, as it is your own experience, it comes from you. What is an experience? It comes from you, it doesn't come from somewhere else.
Yes.
Where did you take this word consciousness if you never heard about it?
Yes, of course, yes. It's knowledge, yes.
It's a borrowed knowledge which you trust, which for some reason you desire to attain because it was the ultimate conceivable achievement maybe at that time. And so you are successful in your search, means you experience it. You are one with it. That's the proper of an experience, isn't it? But it's a whole process, it is based on something. But I don't deny, of course, when you speak. Oh yes, when you speak because you have such a revelation or you have this experience. So I can say it is from you, okay? To explain the whole processes of the mind. Even this enlightenment, you see, when you make the experience of enlightenment, you are one with it. So you see it comes really from you. But in the end, here there is not even enlightenment. Because even enlightenment is a borrowed knowledge, and if you are enough intense to achieve it, you can achieve it. You have the experience of it. And when you have the experience, there is this very curious mechanism that you are one with it. You are that, you see. You feel it's from you, from nobody else.
Yes,
it's your own discovery.
Yes.
That is the proper of personal experience. That's why in the end, there is not even an enlightenment.
Yes.
Not to fall into those things.
So this is what I hear from you, since there is a weakness, or somebody who experiences that, there is a separation. It's not that. Yeah. So, yes.
As long as you can speak about something, let it be that, it's not that. No. You can't force not to speak about it, because it will not last. It will be a fake silence. So, as long as, the paradox is you still feel you have to speak, or still you believe that in describing this is it, you have to do it. So something, the mind has to dry up in a natural way, or has to be exhausted. Sometimes it's exhausted because you allow yourself to be cut at the roots, or it is exhausted because you try and endlessly, and in the end you just
because it's why I ask you this question, because I didn't realize that
Yeah.
because more and more when I say I try, I'm sure it's not correct, because to try is not good, but I try to be more. I don't know if I can say more honest, but more spontaneous, near. Yeah, until.
Understand?
Yes.
Understand? But you see, that's why now I go back to your past. It's just you will understand.
Yeah.
Maybe not better, but as clearly. When you were describing to Master your own revelation, your own truth about something, it was not that because, of course, it was you discovered. Because some people they remain in the knowledge. So in that way they can really recognize, okay, I borrowed this knowledge. But some, they have the knowledge, they heard, they experience it, and then it's their own knowledge.
Yeah.
It becomes like their own knowledge. But then, that's what I say here, its realization doesn't come from this knowledge. I don't even speak of the intellectual knowledge. It's an experimental knowledge. You know because you experience yourself. But it's not and you know, enlightenment is not a something. Because we speak of that as if it was another state.
Yes. Now I understand what you say. You can write the new open Vashra. Now I understand why you say that. Yes. Yeah, because
I know. But that's why there is no recipe to exhaust it or to dry up or what to express as word or to keep quiet. Except that hearing, you can maybe have this luck, you give yourself this luck, or you have a luck, you will know. To just finally.
But now I can say I understand, I can do nothing.
No.
That I understand.
Because even this experience, it adds to you, it adds. The experience still covers you. In the I don't know if I'm happy with this. No, I would say differently. Any experience, let it be your own, completely your own, gives you a platform. That's the trouble of the experience.
But anyway, even this experience, I cannot stop. It's coming like this, you know. So what shall I do? I have to leave coming, and that's all. Don't you retain.
But don't think it is it.
It is it, yes.
It's one of the myriad of experience we can get in life of different levels. Okay, this is spiritual level.
But
so your mind is more open, has opened different levels because of this journey and your capacity for it and so on. But it is not more, we cannot rely on it for as reality.
Just also one thing I would like to ask you. You know, the consciousness, we use this consciousness to move, to think, to do something and everything. Every day, okay. So after that, we fall asleep. We sleep, there is no more there is a consciousness but not awake. And after that, I come back. It's very strange because I think I come back from the beginning, you know, of I hear. But I have to express that, you know, because it's coming fresh, even if I know that before, you know, you understand what I mean. So, we sleep, we we don't know what we are. We forgot totally the personality. Even if we have a surgery and we fall unconscious. And after that, we come back and we realize, I'm come back, I'm this and this.
Hopefully.
Oui, hopefully. On fait le coucou, c'est normal. Et then we realize we will faire un coucou à l'autre.
Explain what is it, coucou.
C'est un peu idiot.
It's in Maltese.
I'm going to. I don't want to say something that is stupid, but just have to say. So when we disappear, when we don't have anymore this conscious of I am that.
In the sleep.
In the sleep. No, I think I made a mistake because I want to know.
But okay, I don't.
You follow what I want to say.
I feel something. That's what I say. To have the consciousness I am that. It's not that.
Yes, I know that. Yes, I know. I mean, when I wake up, I say I am that.
It
of
depends
course.
on the. Oh no.
Well, that no,
Okay,
that
maybe of course for you.
Not that's what you say. Huh?
Okay. This that. I mean, no.
I am here. 2 minutes.
But even if it is that,
Whoa.
that.
Yeah. No. I'm not confusing the both. But
But you can. It's the same.
It's
I'm
the
that
same.
or I'm that. Listen. If
Yes.
you say, if it depends on the waking state, suddenly because you are a teenager, you say I'm that, small that, this and that, eventually only that. And then after a long journey, hearing Advaita and so on, oh, I'm that. It's exactly the same. The nature of it is the same. Means, okay, it's a different experience of different levels of consciousness, but it has nothing to do with who you are. Or with what is, I cannot even say who you are, but it has nothing to do with, I cannot name it, not because it is indescribable, because there is nothing. It's not something else. I know this is absolutely impossible to explain or describe. But yet it's not this and that, and it's not that, and it is not all those things. It is not something else. It's not this and that, and it's not that. And it's not something else. No, it's very important to... Maybe that. There is a danger, you see, when we read all those titles. I am that, prior, beyond, or all other names. That it creates another reality more real. I don't find it easy. It's always here, whatever it is. We call it real because we have to try to demystify what it is not only. Only means, okay, this is it also, but not only. In that way we say this is not it. I don't know if I am understanding.
No, but just go now. When I recognize myself, but not without putting any name.
But what do you want?
No, I don't know how to explain that. When I for example, when I say I wake up, I don't have to look if myself. It's completely spontaneous. I recognize myself spontaneously.
You mean Uma?
Not even Muma, not even Muma. It's just the consciousness. Well, consciousness, yes.
Then what else you can represent?
But I cannot put any, if I don't put any name, I'm always that. I don't have to search to whom I am because it's there.
Yeah.
So is that.
C'est à vos rêves.
What I want to say, I have to put. I don't have to put any name or to any.
Yeah, but you are you have this compulsion to.
Yes, I have a compulsion to name.
Except maybe when it is exhausted. But you cannot force it. You cannot do that through efforts.
Yes, but every time, if I don't think what I am, like Uma, I'm always that.
Even when you think you are
Yes. I don't have to put any effort because it's camps like this. C'est spontané, ça vient spontanément. I have nothing to search on myself. It's like that.
That's what we said from the beginning. Now, who are you? You tell this thing. Who are you? Are you capable to say anything? Who are you?
No, I don't know. I don't. If I answer what you ask me, I can't tell you. I don't know who am I.
Okay. Remain like that. Let your mind be catastrophe. De grote Katastrophe. It was a good pronunciation.
It's Dutch actually.
Yeah.
For a mind who was a seeker, it's catastrophic because then what I've been doing all those years.
Yeah.
And yet, you see, that's the first reaction. But then don't touch it and it will fade away also. The catastrophic news. You have to be freed from that search. And the result of this search. At least it's what I see. So you understand why I say how far I am from this Satchitananda and all those things to I cannot deny also that the no surge gives such something, but it's not what people speak about. It has absolutely nothing to do. It is misleading, terribly misleading in a way. Because you see, if you find, oh, this is not here, then I'm not yet there. Isn't it? It was so much said. No, maybe less, no, maybe less. Here today, by curiosity, just read one of the last books of Nisargadatta. You will see. You will hear better now. You will more recognize. Oh, that's what he says after all. Also, since you like it.
But it's big difference between the reading to have a direct.
No, sure, but it
direct,
was just to tell
yeah, but
you
now, yes,
that
yes, yes.
by curiosity,
Yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah.
feel like it's not. You just read a few words and you will see. He didn't say there is a that somewhere or this and that. No. Like Buddha didn't say there is emptiness. He said, be emptied of concepts.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, it's big difference.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
huge difference. Nobody said there is something. But everybody pointed out to ideas and concepts we have. So, no, it's not this, it's not that. That's all he said. All the Vedas, they finish like this, not this, not that. Not this, not that. Not this, not that. In the end, it is the most healthy something you can say. Otherwise, you induce there is another reality, which is called reality, and then there is illusion, which is sometimes you have to use those weapons, but they are tricks of the guides. The guides, yeah, it's not necessarily the truth, but it throws you somewhere where it is better. That's sure. All this journey. But it's a relief. It's an immense relief. Maybe not now for your mind, but it's an immense relief to be relieved from this search and to try always to figure out,
Yeah.
you know, it's
30 years.
yeah. In the school. But it's true, I find you cannot force a mind if he's still curious with that search, not to be curious and try many things. That's also true. That's true. You cannot force it really. So the best context is a context where at least curiosity or ideas one can get are not entertained. And then like that, slowly or quickly, that who knows what will do it, but things stop.
For that you have to trust something other than your own mind.
You have to trust the indication, which tells you it's not in that direction. Yeah, that's true. That's why you need the support generally of a sentence or of a guide or something. That's true. You need a stick, and then it disappears by itself. So it's true.
One book from Krishnamurti de page. The first page is se libérer du connu. Se libérer du connu. How could you translate that in English?
Free from the known.
Ah?
Free from the known.
Yeah.
Et de l'inconnu. That's why you see, freed from the known. Krishnamurti empties the pot. It was known. And Punjaji, freed from the known and the unknown. Punjaji breaks the pot. That's why it was said like this. Otherwise you fall into another reality which is called reality. And it's that. Could you say today that the fact to have known your master has been fulfilled by telling what you said today? No, but don't see me so easily. I mean, because you see, if you say yes, then it is a full stop. It's a full stop. C'est un point final. It's a full stop. And you cannot cheat yourself that much. You can only say that if it is really true.
But you bring that.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Just the fact.
Yes.
That
Because I had a total confidence on you of what you
the
express.
trust,
Yes.
whatever who it is, you see the indication which fits your demand. That is it. So of course, if it fits your demand, you must trust. It's also natural trust. Or if it is not yet there, you try, you test, you check, which is absolutely the right. Because I felt so when, let's say, the mind didn't enter anymore into this affair, I felt that the fulfillment to have met my master is achieved, is done. And that's why the master can disappear in a way, you see, because the need is finished, it is fulfilled. Because when you have a master or an indication, it's a need. One has to speak like that. You need. There is no other word. Isn't it? Even if you say I love and so on, but it's a need. No, just ask.
No, it's clear.
I wish so. I wish that to everybody knew. Sometimes I have an image. It's like the black hole. Maybe nowadays it's no more like this, but when I was reading, they say it swallows. No, once you enter a little too much into this attraction of the black hole, it's swallowed. So one more, it's swallowed.
You can't reappear after that. It's finished.
why is there authenticity cannot be really there? Because it's connected with some knowledge, some borrowed.
No, but yeah, I can be authentic, but realization has nothing to do with authenticity. Yeah, you can be authentic. You know, some people are more authentic than others. But you mean that it doesn't... No, you need to be authentic. Even if it is not true. Even if it is not the aim of it. You need to see. But authentic, I remember a sentence I was telling, which is still true. Don't be authentic to your, if it is possible, to your mind. Don't be authentic. So it means you have an experience, and then the experience will tell you, oh, this is it, or this is whatever it is. So maybe, but it doesn't mean that it frees you. So in that way, don't believe your mind. Regarding this subject. Otherwise, a tree is a tree, all that, of course. You have to keep that knowledge of the world at its proper place. It's really regarding, or even the world, psychological world. It's good to name things as they are, otherwise you get messy and chaotic and whatnot. But regarding this affair, nothing will, no authenticity will do that, if you meant that.
Yes. No,
but you can't help, you see, if you are...
when you say you have to keep this knowledge that the tree is a tree and all this, yeah? No, but I see in my case, this often I'm really tired to name the things, yeah? It's somehow too much effort, and just a remembrance was coming back. I had some years I was listening to everybody's story, try to help, to understand, to say something, yeah. And after a while, I discovered this doesn't help the others, doesn't help me. So I'm tired to listen to many stories, yeah. So still some stories seems interesting, maybe less. And I had experience in my childhood. I was sick and I could not speak for 2 weeks, and it was such because I had not to handle the stories of going out there. Yeah? I could really be quiet. Somehow, I would say today like this. In this time, I didn't understood why I'm so happy. So and. Actually, if I really look deep in myself, I don't be aware of. I would like to be not aware of anything, because it's I don't know why, but it's too much effort to name the things, to handle the things, to actually to think about it. Even if my mind is one.
What do you wish to?
Really. Just emptiness, nothing. So yeah, really, this is what I see. Yeah, because so I see it's possible to handle the stories in an easy way. Yeah, but not for me. If I think also there's a very strong attraction or. I have to answer in the right way, I have to be in a way, I have to this, and this, it's really tiring, because all my reaction is coming out of this, and I see, So, yeah, it's an amazing time. So, but there could be a help to, I don't know, to take it easy, or to be free
But
from
you
it.
see, this much I don't know, Chaitanya, because for me, I cannot change that much the mind. In the way that, okay, you are tired because your mind is very occupied and busy, and so you wish to be empty. It's a natural wish. Okay, and why not? But this is another kind of work also, you see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you wish to know what is real or what, it's another direction, I would say. Because to wish even to be empty, it's too less, because if you are empty sometime, you will again be full of things another time. I wish you have another demand. I don't know, to name it, let's name it real. Wish to be real.
As what?
Huh? As what? As what?
That's what, yeah. That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
So it's not even
but yes.
emptiness. It's not even emptiness.
No, I see the connection. The I wants to be somebody, yeah?
No,
Okay.
you would like to have a more agreeable, easy life. But this I cannot answer to that. There are many methods to that. So,
way, but I'd like to hear to be free from the things, yeah?
yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So, and
Go beyond your, okay, your life is this and that.
yeah?
You get just, try to get the urge to want something so impossible, but which is not concerning, to be better in life. And then this is.
I don't understand.
Yes, I know.
No, even the translation, I cannot translate.
No, you understand that.
No.
Yes. He has a good face now. Look at his face.
Why then? Oh.
Ganga, this question around experience. The other night I read some, also Krishnamurti. He made a statement, the way I read it, was that experience dulls intelligence. And I can see that being true, However, the living a life without engaging in experience Krishnamurti is an intelligent man. He's
Yeah, yeah.
so
Very intelligent.
very intelligent. So there's something he's pointing at, or at least I see in that statement, that there's a way of being natural where this normal involvement in experience
Yeah.
is perhaps different or does not happen in the way where experience becomes memory, and that becomes like this weight in the mind which makes you more...
I must say that I don't understand him very well when he says that sentence.
Uh-huh.
But what does he mean exactly by intelligence? Maybe he means consciousness. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't contact very much this sentence of him. So experience indulge intelligence. I don't know exactly what it means. Where he wanted to point at. What was his point to say that? Because maybe we don't understand his language. I have no idea. Otherwise I understand what you mean, but it's not... I would not say that actually, but maybe he meant something else.
Well, the reference for me was that this process of naming something happens when the mind actually enters. So there is a period when the mind is not there. It's not named yet.
When?
When there's no one there to name it. Before that identity comes.
You mean then it's in the babies and so on?
No, it's in the moment when it's real, before it becomes unreal, before it becomes already packaged or experienced.
Okay, you will refer to that. And then, tell more about, I don't understand where you want to go. Okay, I follow you. Where do you want to go now?
The place I want to go is that this place which is impossible to name,
Yeah.
that can't be conceptualized,
Yeah.
that is more real than everything
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
and which is covered by concepts or minds or is looked for.
Yeah.
That's the place I want to go to,
Yeah.
in the sense that if there's a,
Yeah, yeah.
to go. And when I read that sentence, what happened to me was like, there's some thing said there where that is not it. Like you say, you can say what it is not rather than what it is. So that's why it was. However, my life is full of these kind of experiences.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so is there, once realization happens, is there a difference? Is there still experience in that way, or is it different? Is it not? Somehow you're not involved in it or something?
You know, I think you can have a realization which is an achievement. I would call it an achievement of the search, where you are in what you described, in an unknown, unnamed, undescribable nowhere somewhere, and where the rest gets printed and so on. And you say that you know many times you have known that, let's say place, or no place, and you would like to live from there, and you don't need then to name things. Life can be spontaneous and like that. Is it like that? I think I can touch you there. So, you see, what we call realization. In the mind, all those questions and the trouble of labeling or non-labeling will not be there anymore. Now, some have described like because there is no more separation and because there is a direct expression. That those are analyses which are fitting, but it's also a way to analyze. It may be also true, but who knows then what is there? So that I call radical, and the descriptions of how you live doesn't come anymore. It is no more a question. I think, yeah, this is the difference. That's why it's called you keep quiet now, because there is no question arising. Not that you know everything, but there is no question arising, and not that it is also ignorance. And what you may have touched and known is the background of manifestation, as I call it. You see, it is the unknown of the known. It is the base of the known. Still a creation. And from there you can never be permanently there. So, or you want to be there, but then you have to accept. And I say the word accept, that sometimes it is this way and sometimes that way. Or you just want to be freed radically from all this affair, and then it's no this, no that. And understood or not?
Yeah. It definitely brings a different flavor into yeah.
And you know what I will label now? I will label which is indecent gesture of mine. But this unknown, this background that you cannot conceive more after that. It is called I am. This is the I amness. But who told you that you are only I am? That is the big mistake of teachers, I would say. They end there. But it's a background. You can't, you know, many have been satisfied hearing a few masters because they dip more or less in this I am. It gives you, of course, it's different than to always move and waver with this becoming. Then you have something quite permanent, and you have this feeling, I know myself,
Yeah.
I am. You see. But it is still, it is, I say, the unknown background of the all the rest, still a manifestation. So, my only wish is that you don't even make that as your platform. You see, why? And yesterday it has been touched too. I spoke a bit about emptiness, it's a bit the same, we come to the same.
Yeah,
So I
same.
think here you hear better today.
Yeah.
I've been deluded myself many years. I thought this was the end of it, you see.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, because there is something sound. How do you say sound? Something
Solid, yeah.
solid, something basic. Yeah, a farther base than that you don't have. This is the ultimate base, let us see, you see. Path, and we imagine such an amazing, which is not, it's not that it's not amazing, but such a, with the mind, such a huge, nearly impossible thing to attain, and so on. And what is there? And without falling into this depressive negativity or cynicism, which I somehow I don't even touch that. I don't know why. So the mind is shaken, but if you don't listen to the mind, you don't fall into that. Even though the mind may be shaken, but it will be shaken, let's say, a day, a week, a few months, not more than that. So it's worth not to be impressed by what the mind will tell about the shock, or not the shock. I mean, everybody is different. It would be a pity to fall into something. You see, that's why how you hear about this message of Shri Shri or whatever, enjoy, and I mean they offer such a paradisiac idea, a bit different for everybody, but
Enjoy now.
yeah, enjoy now, yeah. So it looks quite, why not? I mean, enjoy now. And this now is pronounced, also he knows the now, and he adds, enjoy the now. It's not simply keeping quite boring in a boring place. And so, there are messages, but it's not attractive maybe, but not very long for me. Not very long.
But I think the big trap is when you have this bliss coming to you, or the samadhi, you get a samadhi, because you think this is that, and you try to. No, yes, but I mean, you feel so happy, so well.
You visit the paradise.
Yes, exactly.
And then you fall out of it so very often.
Yeah, and it's.
But that's the message, that we hear from the childhood. Yes. What a freedom to be freed from those paradises. It's tiring. You arrive there, you fall, and like this, or you have to take some pills for it, or you have to do whatever. It's
Yeah.
on the land.